and we wanted to say, hey, we can have let's go out on the board, and we got a group of people together in the distillery. We said, well, let's see what we can do. So let's go. Let's look at citrus. Let's look at floral. Let's look at spice. Let's look at juniper, and let's kind of go the whole board and just go out. And that's where these brands or these different products, the different expressions of Tinkerman's really came out. So when we did the Citrus Supreme, for example, that actually, what we were going for on that was, I put out something that I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw some California orange in. I'm going to go ahead and throw some Spanish orange in. Let's throw some bitter orange in. Oh yeah, let's get that lime peel. Let's get lemon peel. Oh yeah, then let's top it up with a little bit of vanilla bean and chamomile and elderflower, things like that. Let's just really push the limits. And I was expecting everybody who tasted it to go, whoa, it's way too far. But we all loved it. And after 40 iterations, it was one of our first ones that we came out with. And it was really meant just as, hey, let's experiment, see how far we can get. And it was Citrus Supreme. And then we did the same thing with the sweet spice. The sweet spice was meant to really push the limits of what we thought a spice character was. And if you taste that gin, our goal in making these gins was not to come out with a style of gin. We weren't ever looking to go for a new American style. We weren't looking to make a London dry style. We threw style out the window. And we thought, let's just make a product that we absolutely want to make and take it wherever it ends up being, it's going to be. And that was the spice. So we thought, let's get some nutmeg. Let's get some cardamom. There's grains of paradise. How many people have ever tasted grains of paradise out there? That's really interesting, right? It's peppery. I guess from what I heard from Houston when I was there not too long ago, that I guess gorillas really like grains of paradise. I was unaware. But it's an ancient grain, or it's typical of Africa. And you know what? It's really unique. And let's throw it in there. As far as we hit two of those categories. We hit the citrus. We hit the spice. We thought, well, let's get another aspect of this. Let's get something that just makes a perfect, I'll call it a nice martini gin. And that was, we wanted something nice, bright. I wanted to work along the flavors of. I like to think of the botanicals in gin as working with different flavor characteristics, painting a picture with botanicals. So going out and working with a certain style of orange or a certain vanilla. I searched the planet basically. I spent years looking for the right vanilla for the Citrus Supreme. And I wanted, when we went back and we started looking at the bright and complex, we wanted something that was a beautiful, clean, nice characteristics that just worked well together. So I thought, well, hey, let's go with kind of an Asian fusion type character. Think of jasmine green tea, ginger, lemongrass. I mean, all these things that really kind of come out, and hopefully you really get that spirit in the bright and complex. So I just wanted to say that if you haven't had the chance, please get out, try all the pairings. Hopefully you get a sip of each of them. Let us know if you think that we actually designed for every single station we have kind of 2 drinks. And what we're hoping was that we had more of a, I'll call it a home style drink, something with a little less ingredients, a little bit easier to throw together at home, and then something a little more crafty, something a little unexpected that you could get in there, flavors that are maybe a little bit harder to do at home. So go out and try those, see what you think. I do want to thank the team here at Foxtrot Liquor Bar. Thank you so much. Of course, I want to thank our team locally here. And of course, Ariana, thank you very much for we have a couple of great artists. Ariana did the scent as you walked in. Hopefully you noticed that when you came in through the door. Nice spring, fresh scent on the first full day of spring here. So far. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a little bit nicer here than it was in Fredericksburg. So it was snowing in Fredericksburg. So I was happy to be here. And of course, I want to thank Ashley for doing the wonderful chalk, all the labels there on all the different spirits. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. If you have any questions, now we are rolling out Tinkerman's. This is really kind of, like I said, the national launch for Tinkerman's. We're rolling it out. This is really, we hope that Atlanta is going to be, we really view Atlanta as one of those Epicurean type places. They're really setting the pace for some of these cocktails in the craft side and food. So we wanted to make sure that we're coming out here to Atlanta to really kick this off right. But we're also going to be, if you happen to be in Nashville, we're going to be in Nashville, we're in Houston, we're going to start rolling out to Portland and a few other cities here pretty soon. So keep an eye out for us. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, even if it is something like, I do not like that gin, that's okay. All right? I want to know that because this line of Tinkerman's is something that we're going to continue to grow. It's not just this 3 expressions. So keep an eye out. You know, all these little tidbits from these discussions that I have with people are all ideas that I'm going to take back. And I'm going to look and distill, and I'm going to go, oh, yeah, how am I going to make this? Okay, somebody said they didn't like that. I'm going to throw that in. And we're going to be trying different junipers, different origins of junipers. We're going to be trying different base products. You know, all the bases right now for all of our gins. It's a 7 times distilled base that we use, 100% grain. Very neutral, and then we distill it another time just for the Tinkerman. So it's actually distilled 8 times for all these products. So long story short, yeah, keep an eye out. We're going to continue to push these out. If you have questions about where they're available or how they're made, anything like that, please let me know. I'd be happy to discuss it. I really love sharing my passion. I can talk about spirits all day long. I love it. I could get up here and just ramble on, but I won't. I won't annoy you guys. If you have a chance, come up and talk to me. Feel free to take a look at the video. We have the video rolling of our distillery in Fredericksburg once I get off the mic here. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. We hope you enjoy it. We just appreciate you coming. So thanks.